Good morning, everybody. Welcome to kdmoonchild's world. Happy Saturday to you. We come together for this spiritual reading. It is not a political reading, although sometimes what we're going through spiritually is definitely connected to what is happening to us emotionally. There are a few things that we need to do today. First thing that we need to do is get a goddess card. Since this is the first reading, happy April! Happy April. So let's find a goddess card. Anyway, I'll just tell you a little bit about what we're doing here. We are here to we're here to show solutions for the things that are bothering us, what's got us stressed out. First thing we look at is we try to find out what is it that's got us going. What's got us all stressed that we need some solutions for. Then we look at what we want, what our goals are, and then we look at a roadmap on how to get from the stressed out position we're in to where we want to be. But at the first of every month, I usually pull a goddess card for us. Who is our goddess that's watching over us this month? Please, Spirit, can you tell us? Take that card right there. This month it is Diana, the High Priestess. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. A lot of people not knowing, sorry, it's not Diana, it's Dana. She's the High Priestess. There's a lot of people who are questioning everything, and that's got them scared. So this card tells you that you're here to help those people and how you need to do that. If you like to give workshops, do you like to write books? Do you look for opportunities to teach? Be a role model of peace. Be that neutral person. Honor your divinity and know that you're a leader. Your wisdom exceeds back into the far reaches of ancient times. You've brought this knowledge forward into your present incarnation to be a way shower so that others may benefit from your experiences. Don't delay in expressing this wisdom. I will assist you in manifesting platforms for your spiritual teaching, whether it is through teaching by example or through writing or speaking. All forms of teaching are equally valuable, no matter how many lives you touch. Dana is one of the most ancient of the Celtic goddesses. She extends back to pre-Gaelic times in Ireland when Tuatha Dananns, which means the children of Dana, follow her as their creator mother goddess. When the Gaelics invaded Ireland, the Tuatha De Dananns transformed themselves into leprechauns, as they remain today. Dana is extremely powerful and magical. She can help you with manifestation, alchemy, and divine magic. She can also introduce you to the elemental kingdom, especially the leprechauns. What a fun goddess we have for this month. How awesome. We'll just put her right here So she's in the background always. And oh yes, everybody, all these readings, this is one big long reading. Usually this is a long video. I apologize, but we cover a lot. After we discuss what's going on with us, we get a message from the earth, what she's wanting from us. We get a general message from spirit, and then we get an empowerment card that will send us on our way out there as we wander through this journey. It's a great journey. Don't be afraid of the changes coming. They're exciting. Okay, so let's get started. First off, Mystical Shaman deck by Colette Baron Reed, and this deck we use to find out what our current situation is. What a week! This is like 2 weeks in a row I think I've said that, but they have been. Don't you kind of feel like politically you've been because we want something so badly, been kind of like drug around by the ring in our nose? I took the ring out of my nose, not paying much attention to the hype and the holler and the yeah. I'm paying attention to what matters, and that's what's inside me. The rest of it, it'll figure itself out. But what's inside me is different than what's inside you. So let's find out our current situation, please, Spirit. Well, that one, oh, the middle world. This card. Here we are. This has been the theme for the month of March. Looks like we're heading into April. Same theme. Hey, we're living in a bubble. All of us are living in bubbles. See them? Bubble, 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 bubble. This particular bubble has the tree of life in it and all the inspiration that goes with it. It is filled with healing. It has got light. It has got a thin, permeable layer so it can breathe. It has no problems measuring time, and its roots go deep. Sends up new growth, and it communicates with everything in the lower world. This is the middle world. This is the world we walk in. Okay? This is not the spirit world. It is a part of the physical world. It is not the subterranean world. It is the surface world. And our surface, kind of chaotic, isn't it? Because you see over here, this time swirl is kind of breaking up, and it has a fire with it. Is that our passion? Are we kind of breaking up in our passion because maybe we're tired? Maybe we're not taking good care of our bodies? And we definitely, I know most of us, what all can you do to take care of yourself emotionally? So yeah, this time swirl, I refuse to use that word timeline anymore, but this time factor is breaking up because there's a new one over here, and this new one is strong. It is supported by the new growth. It is supported by the subterranean world as well as the middle world, and it is not a part of the bubble. So it is also a part of the upper world that our bubbles are all floating around in as a collective. So this card is telling us we have been so focused on the middle world, we cannot see what is happening in the old part here and what's coming in the new. We are so focused on the now and the scary parts of now that all these little elements are trying to fly off through this permeable layer so the light can shine through. Our next moon that we have coming up is the full moon. And that is going to enlighten all of this for us. It is going to show us aspects of the middle world we have never seen before. Now we've got the number 36 here. You add those two together, it's a 9, which means this is a card of attainment, fulfillment, and fruition. So this is where we're at. We are so close to attaining this newness. Let this fall away. Don't worry about it, that it's crumbling and changing. Let it go. This is what we're focused on. This little plant right there represents everything we're hoping and living for. It is the connection with the subterranean world, the middle world, and as it pierces its bubble, the tree of life is a part of the spirit world as well. My goodness. So, we're so focused on what's changing and what's going to go away. I think I know we're apprehensive. I know I am. You know, the unknown is kind of a scary place. Even if you are spiritually and emotionally and so ready for something different, anything different, new, not anything. We want positivity. And I think that a lot of our apprehension is we are afraid that the changes that coming will not be positive. So here we go. This is the Shaman's Dream deck by Colette Baron Reed. And this is the deck we use to find out where we want to be. This is our hopes, dreams, and goals. Okay. What is our hopes, dreams, and goals, please? Now this is up to you guys. This can be the next 5 minutes goal, the next year, the next 5 years. It's up to you. It's how the cards speak to you. I am just interpreting what the cards are telling me. Okay? And you know, I really would like to hear. If you like what I say, tell me. If you like what parts of this reading spoke to you, put that in the comments. I love hearing that. I also love just hearing good morning. But yeah, having that interaction with you in the comments is important to YouTube, but it's also really important to me. And this channel is not so big that I can't answer you personally, which I try to do with everyone. Let's just take this beautiful card right here. This is where we want to be. Ooh. We want to be an intricate form of the divine matrix. That's a puffball mushroom. Interesting. As that mushroom pierces through the soil, see, there's a face here. It lets go of a little bit of its essence. But as it popped open, it let go of a whole lot of its spores to spread the goodness that is the matrix. Wow. This is a 6 card, which is about stability, foundations, and manifesting. Yeah. From the very net of the collective that also includes this earth as well as all of the cosmos in the galaxy. It's all a part of this divine matrix. We want to be more involved in the matrix where we can see the aspects of it with more clarity. That's our goal. We want to be more aware of what the divine's plans are in this, in all this turmoil we're going through, in all this change that's happening here. We want to know a little bit more of the why, maybe. I think maybe we'd learn a little quicker if we knew a little more of the why. I know we would feel a lot more patient if we felt like we were more involved in the planning in the divine matrix, because it does involve every aspect of our life. So also I'm seeing in this card, it's very, very important that you don't stay all absorbed in this middle world here. It's very narrow. Seems like it's all important because it's the material stuff, but it means nothing without this collection, without this connection to the divine matrix, to that divine source. That matrix is the collective of all of us forming a net with our energies. That's out there. It's out there in the galaxy. Our galaxy. Okay, let's find out this roadmap. How do we get from being stuck in this middle world to being more focused on the collective, what's best for everyone, and being a major player in the divine matrix? For that, we've got the Enchanted Map Deck, also by Colette Baron Reed today. Interesting. Interesting. Whoa, that jumped right out. Whoa. Again, another 24 card. Yeah. Hard to move when you're feeling stuck in the mud. Don't know about you. Things I want, gee, they take forever to get here. It's like, how much patience do I have to learn? How much patience do I have to exhibit? Not only like this elephant, poor thing, not only is it stuck in the mud, but apparently it's stuck going around in circles as well, heading off in its own direction, and it's kind of a little bit lost. It's not listening to that beautiful bird on its back that's singing the directions it needs to go to get out of the mud. And it's fascinating to me that every time I see an elephant card in this deck, it speaks to me about listening. If you think about an elephant, they're gigantic. They speak in to each other in tones that are so low the human ear cannot even hear it. They're massively huge, but every placement of every foot is deliberate, with gentleness as well as foundation and stability. So they move through their environment silently, even though they are huge. Their mass, their density. You'd think it'd make the ground shake when they walk. And it doesn't. Because of their deliberate placement of their feet. So that's also telling me we need to have more deliberate and focused strategy and plans to make this better, to make everything better. To be able to get where we are integral part of the divine matrix. We have to let go of the middle world, but yet not to the point where we are so focused either on the lower world or the upper world. It has to be in balance. So I'm thinking I really would like some clarity, please. This being stuck is the permeable message here. We're stuck here. Both of these were stuck. This is how to get unstuck. It's us being unstuck. So I'm going to pull a clarification card on the middle world and the stuck in the mud. And for that, I'm using the One World Tarot. So we get a good combination of different card reading systems. This is the One World Tarot by Lena Rodriguez and Sienna Rose Metaphysical. So here we go. Please. First, we need clarification on the middle world. Please. What do we need to know about our focus being so much on the here, the now, and the middle world? Not paying much attention to what's happening in the lower world or the upper worlds. And that's the majority of us. It's hard to focus on what's going on in the upper world, and the lower world is really strong. It's in your face, making you want to hang out in the middle world. So what's our clarification on this middle world, please? And I'm going to do the pull from the center of the deck, which didn't work. There we go. Oh, we're worried. We're worried. Everything coming at us is so much. Inflation. I mean, we get raises and then it doesn't matter because the cost of everything goes up. So it's really hard not to focus on what's happening to you right this very second, when you're scared about what's going on 5 minutes from now, let alone what's going on tomorrow or next week. All you know is the weekend's coming and you can breathe. You don't have to worry so much on the weekend. You can breathe. Doesn't feel like a very comfortable middle world, does it? We're full of fear. We're full of worry. We can't sleep at night. And because we can't sleep at night, our bodies are not healthy. We can't relax. And when you can't relax, you get even more stressed. And how things affect you is so much more extreme because you're exhausted. Feeling like we don't have any control in any of this, huh? I know a lot of us are feeling that way. Now, Spirit, give me the same type of information on being stuck. We're going around in circles. We need to move on. Please, how do we shut out the rhetoric that is repeating the same thing over and over and over again of the last 7 years? How do we get out of that? How do we get away from that? The same patterns. You know, you're repeating the same pattern, expecting a new outcome. Kind of the very definition of Crazy. So, here we go. And I'm just going to take this top card. Yeah, I agree. It's a prison of our own making, and we can remove ourselves from it, no problem. Turn off the news. All you need are enough headlines to know the basics. If the details are too much for you, put the blindfold on, turn it off. Just understand, those swords are there, and they will trip you up if you are not listening and paying attention. You put those swords there. Only you can remove them. The hint in how to do it is down here. Get in the flow. When you're doing this and stuck in the mud, you're stuck in the mud because you got out of the water. You got out of the flow. You're stuck in the middle world because you're not feeling the flow of the air of the upper world, the spiritual world. You want to be an integral part of the divine matrix, of the planning and instigation of the aspects of the divine matrix. You've got to stop the worry and release yourself from your own prison. Get in the flow, whether it's in the flow of air or in the flow of water or just the flow of your thoughts. Try looking at everything from a different perspective, please. Please, from a different perspective. Wow. Obviously, we have a chakra blocked. Let's find out what we need to do. This is the Kaleidodope deck, Swatches of Color by Crystal Banner. They look like paint swatches, but they are all the colors of the 7 chakras. The basic 7 chakras, I should say. It's a fun little deck. The information that goes with it is invaluable. What do we need? Okie dokie, it's that one. It's the throat chakra. How are you feeling about expressing how you feel? Are you afraid that if you express the negativity and the fear that it'll take you over? Maybe in not expressing it, you're sitting in it too much and you can't release it. Ever think about it in that kind of situation? Yeah. So let's find out what we need to do for this. The throat chakra. You know, it's about speaking your voice. Your throat chakra is our center, of course, it's for communication. Our center for expression, truth, and how we make sound. How we can be vocal. Stand up for what we believe in. It's interesting, that's kind of a turquoise blue on camera, but it is a true light blue. Anyway, when your throat chakra is in balance, you're really great at expressing yourself. You have clear communications and you speak your truth without any fear. You're honest, and you have a complete sense of integrity because you're standing up for yourself, for what you believe in, and for what you know is right for you, your path, your journey, and the walk you're on. You are willing and you are able to voice your opinion, and you can do it in a way that is not threatening to others. Maybe it comes with a question. Maybe it comes in just kindness. When it's out of balance, your throat chakra is out of balance, you can't express yourself. So here you are, stuck in the mud, going around and around in circles, and you can't even talk about why you're going around and around in circles. Because your communications are stifled. You feel really inauthentic because you're not getting anywhere. Kind of have a tendency to lie and tell stories. Maybe that'll shake things up and, make a difference. And because you're lying, you have a tendency to be a manipulator. And you manipulate through gossip. Now, here you go. Because of that gossip, you have a fear of being judged. Because what is gossip but judging other people and talking about things that are none of your dang business? Because you have done this, because you are being judgmental, you're gossiping, you're lying, you're not being authentic with yourself, which is the biggest lie, and you're manipulating everyone and trying to manipulate everyone and everything around you. You cannot control everything. You're not supposed to. So what you have done in having this attitude is you've betrayed yourself as well as those around you. But most of all, you've betrayed yourself because those around you don't want to listen. If you're too strong in how you express your point, they will shut you out. It's that rebel thing that we all have a little bit of. So your inner voice is going to tell you, hey, ease off, ease off. You're offending, being offensive in your words or whatever. But when this throat chakra is out of balance, you cannot react to that inner voice. So once again, you're stuck going around in circles because you're not listening even to yourself, which is who you should listen to, is your inner self, your higher self above all. Maybe you're listening to the news too much. What news do you listen to? Do you listen to the news that has hope? Do you listen to the news that just gives you facts? Or do you listen to the news that is all opinion, 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 opinion? You're ignoring your inner voice because that inner voice is going to tell you, what are you doing? You're wasting your time. Let's watch something else. Let's pay attention to something else. So how do we get this chakra in balance? Again, wear turquoise, aquamarine, celestite, azurite, and agate. And the only agate that I really have out here, wherever it went, oh, here it is my amylite. But it's an agate inside. All those colors in there. So anyway, if you put that in your pocket, put one of those in your pocket. If you've got a turquoise ring, wear the turquoise ring. If you've got azurite beaded bracelet, wear that. If you've got access to aquamarine, that's a beautiful stone. Wear it. Carry it in your pocket. Or if you're a woman and you wear a bra, put it in your bra. If you have a medicine bag, put it in your medicine bag for the day, or for the week, please. Now, as you go through your day, we have affirmations to say that will help also heal this chakra, get you more into balance. And you repeat them on the basis of Nikola Tesla's 3-6-9. So in the morning, you repeat these affirmations 3 times. In the middle of the day, around lunchtime or thereabouts, you say them 6 times. And then in the evening, whether it's after dinner, at sunset, before you go to bed, you choose the time, but then you say it 9 times, okay? So the first affirmation is, I am honest and clear in my communications. Be honest. Don't whitewash it. I have a right to speak my truth. What is important and crucial for me, my survival, my existence, and my ability to thrive. I live an authentic life. I express myself through creativity, music, writing, art, and I love myself. Above all, I love myself. So if you love yourself, you've got to let go of worry. You've got to free yourself from your self-imposed prison and stop going around in circles. Let go of the middle world. It's not there to help you right now. It's keeping you stuck. It's keeping us in one spot that we need to move on from. So now, Spirit, we need a message from the earth. What has Gaia got to tell us, please? Please, what does Gaia have to say? I'm going to move these over a little so we can start the Gaia conversation right here. And for our message from the earth, from Gaia, I use, I hate this, the earth, the Earthcraft Oracle deck. I was just waiting for the camera to stop doing the flash. I don't know why it's doing that. I've tried to figure that out. I have no idea. All I can say is it must have to do with lighting. So, what is our message from the earth, please? And it's a relatively new camera too, so I don't know why it's doing this. Let's take the center. We're gonna cut these cards. I'm hearing they need to be shuffled a lot this time, this reading. You know, I didn't have a Lightworkers Roundtable this week, so there's no one to thank for that in the housekeeping. It's just been a stressful, emotional week, and a lot of drama going on in other communities that has bled over into my community, my channel, and my way of putting a stop to it is to change the channel up. Besides that, Lightworkers Roundtable really, since I did it every week for over a year and a half, it's really kind of run its course. I will still do it once a week, or once a month at least, depending on the topic that maybe we need to have a panel of spiritual people to discuss. And it may not even be spiritual people. It may be just ordinary, everyday people, you know, just us, and what things are affecting us, and what advice do you guys need from us to help calm you when you're in this stuck in your worry. So Gaia, we need a good message from you, please. Woo, okay. She wants us to understand. Goes back to this galactic mushroom. You're the spirit weaver. What are you so worried about? Seriously, go inside and talk to your spirit and calm the hell down. Find something beautiful and focus on that, even if it's being creative. This is springtime. So much beauty is coming for us. Flowers, and in the summer after the flowers is the fruit. Our time of abundance is just awakening. Celebrate that. Celebrate it. This is a 7 card. She is telling us, hey, she's in control. We're not. Chill out. Relax. Put your belief and faith in spirit. And as long as you do that, you will weave your joy and your connection. And your reflections and your assessments will all make so much more sense to you. You will hear the little bird that'll get you out of this stuck in the mud and get you back in the flow. Understand that as you're in this flow, you're weaving your energy, your chakras, your love all through the collective, and it permeates every planet to its core, especially this one. This collective here, now, existing on this earth, is the most powerful spiritually yet to have ever existed here. Because we give ourselves to it with such abandon and unconditional love and faith. Wow. What a card. Bring it up there a little closer for you to look at. No spirals in there. Lots of time. It looks like each one of those spirals is a lifetime that you have lived, that you've already been successful going through. And maybe a few pieces that you left behind that you're working through in this life. And understand that that's what you're working through. Don't be so scared. Don't be so worried. You got the power. You got the spirit, and spirit is behind us. Gaia loves us unconditionally. She just asks us to do the same with her. We don't do that. We love her as long as we're reminded of her pretty scenery or what she provides for us. But when she's in trouble, when the water is scarce, or the land is too cold, or it's rained so much that the trees are falling over because the soil is so saturated the roots can't stand up anymore, she needs us. We have to connect back to her from our very core. Root chakra. Wow. So Spirit, what do you want us to know? I'm looking at the Angels and Ancestors deck from Kyle Gray. It's like if I move too quick, it makes that flash happen. From Kyle Gray. So I guess I just need to move slowly, right? So what do we need to know, ancestors and angels? What do we need to know for this week? I'm hearing loud and clear. Stop your stressing and worrying. Things will happen when they're supposed to, and not one split second before. You wouldn't want it to happen before it's ready, because it won't last. Don't get in a hurry. I know it's hard. We've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. But look. Please look. Look at the things that are showing you how the sword of truth is here. Illuminating everything. The star card on the star card. It is illuminating everything with the sun. So we can't stay stuck long. We have to get in the flow, or we won't thrive. We won't even begin to survive. So, tell me, what do I need to know? Okay. I get the protection guardian. I think we're worried because we don't think our shields are strong enough. We don't think our personal protection is strong enough. Are you standing up for what you truly believe in your core and your heart? If that's the case, Protection Guardian has your back every step of the way, every second of your existence. You do not need to worry about keeping your shields up all the time. This guardian is one of the most powerful guardians of all, especially in this deck. She's the spokesperson for Gaia. And I'm hearing it's Archangel Haniel. Haniel protects and is the sight for women. She's the divine matrix in the divine feminine form. And that's why we don't need a shield. That shield just gets in the way of the matrix and keeps us stuck. Keeps us in the middle world. Lower your shields. Drop your shields. And talk to the hand. Mind your own business. Worry about fixing you. The growth that you are expected to do in this particular incarnation, in this classroom, on this rock called Earth. This gorgeous, beautiful planet called Earth. She's reminding us we are the guardians of this Earth. And that is why she's here. She's letting us know she's watching. She has us protected. And what is good and kind and of the best intentions and what is integral in our growth, our development, and our evolution and transitional life. She's got us. The Protection Guardian has our back. So we don't need to worry so much about what's going to happen. Are we going to have riots? Is the military going to quit? That's noise. Talk to the hand. Talk to the hand. And it's like the color in the center of the hand here That's throat chakra blue, like her dress. Be careful what you say. Say it with kindness. Say it with love. And when they come back to you with hostility and fear, tell them to talk to the hand. You don't have time. You don't have the inclination to deal with fear-mongering because you're protected. Only those who do not know they're protected live their lives in complete fear. Fear of silly stuff. My goodness. To get out of your fear suit and call on the protection guardian as you drop your shields. Because we don't need those shields anymore. The truth is there. And that all of the corruption, the deceit, the lies, it's all being illuminated. And as it's being illuminated, we're getting scared by what we're seeing. Please understand that that illumination is on things that already happened. They are not happening now. As much as the noisemakers try to make you think it's happening now, it's not. It's not. There are factions that are trying to destroy what we have and love and hold dear. And some of us are willing to fight physically to protect that. But I think the majority of us, I know the majority of us, are fighting so hard spiritually. We're tired. But don't worry about needing to rest. If you need to rest, rest. The weaver cannot weave a rug when her hands are blistered and sore. She needs to let them heal. So if you feel like you're overwhelmed, kind of depressed, and you want to take a nap, take a nap. Do you want to dive into music and just escape everything? Just listening to the tune, the tone, and the words. It's all a part of your protection too. You can let your guard down enough, at least, to function and to thrive and to understand we cannot stay separated. We have to work together. We have to weave love, kindness, and understanding. And most of all, we have to find our compassion and forgiveness for each other. And we can't do that when our shields are up. So drop your shields. Oh my goodness. So tell us, Spirit, give us a therapet's card to send us on our way today. Send us on our way as we're walking through the days, hours, weeks ahead. Going to be a interesting time just as we get closer and closer. Justice is coming. Part of what's holding it up is our fears and doubts, because our fears and doubts are more focused on vengeance. Because of the pain we've been through. We got to let that go. That's holding us back, and that's keeping us stuck. And when you're stuck in pain and vengeance, you can't hear shit from Shanola. That's all I gotta say. So how can you listen to Spirit and get in flow if you're all stuck in worry and fear? You can't hear what you need to hear, which is your protection. So, okay. What do we need to know? There's a card Ah, how cute. I love it. Stay soft. The world can be cold, but we don't have to be. You know, I really preach a lot on here. The kindness aspect of our existence. When we get all hard and angry and full of vengeance, and you know what that gets you? That gets you worry. That gets you strife, gets you anxiety, it gets you panic. Stop being so rigid and hard. Find your flexibility. Yeah, the world's full of a lot of coldness, but all those things are made to teach us. They're lessons to learn. And if we hide from them, we get rigid so we can't see them. They don't teach you anything. It's just cold for coldness, and it's uncomfortable, and it's, yeah. The world may be a cold place, but we don't have to be. You want to warm up the cold world? Be loving and kind to everyone you come across. There's your challenge for the week. Be loving and kind to everyone you come across. And on that, I will leave you with that thought. I do have one thing. If you've made it this far, please, and you liked it, think about subscribing. And if you want to see more, I do a lot of art. I do card readings. And currently, I'm starting a new journey down learning how to do resin art. So if you want to come and watch me make a lot of mistakes and laugh with me while we try to create some beauty, join me, subscribe, and hit that bell so you get the notification. I thank you so much for being here. I love you all, and I want nothing but peace, comfort, and whatever joy you find that you want, that you're searching for in your life. Please be kind to one another, but most of all, stay soft and kind to yourself, because, gang, together we thrive. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.